Thailand coach's shirt a little better.
Oh, is that the
but he has a pocket square. Chinese Taipei Warrior, he has a pocket square.
He's got the pocket square in there.
He has some swag.
It might be one of those built-in ones. You know, it's like it's not a real one. But it looks like we are going to the picks and ban phase now. Thailand, do you think they got the Superman ban first?
Yeah, they probably go with Omen, Superman. Yep,
yeah,
I'd say
right.
they do not like Omen, man. They want to take Omen off. I think Zenio and Superman may be the bans next. For Chinese Taipei wildcard, they really like to ban Zenio. They don't like to see Zenio at all. And Superman. So Zenio, Superman, Omen are going to be off for both these teams.
Yeah, and of course the Superman ban coming out of Chinese Taipei wildcard, and the Teamy ban coming out of Thailand this time around.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei wildcard likes to ban that Teamy too. So Arum, Lindis may come out as a ban here. We see that Lindis, so I definitely will see. I think Chinese Taipei wildcard will probably ban the Arum, and then Thailand may take away. Oh, Crixie's gonna be banned instead.
Yeah.
We saw how well Hualin played on Crixie. We know also that Mimarks actually was the best Crixie player in the entire World Cup.
Very odd here, right, for them to go with the Crixie ban. I mean, obviously both teams wanted that Crixie, so maybe just take it off the board completely, even though you have first pick.
Yeah, maybe Crixie isn't that first pick worthy. They want to take Arum or something that's available because Crixie normally goes on the red side as you have that double pick. You can pick a key side laner, then pick up the Crixie. I think Arum is going to be a good ban here, and that means Zenio may be a first pick for Thailand if they ban Arum. So let's see if that Arum ban is going to come out.
Yeah, it may in fact be what we get because the Zenio ban has been played by the
it did not. They banned the Grak instead. They rather face Arum than Grak. That's how scary Thailand's Grak is. Thailand, actually, yeah, Zenio's going to take, but Thailand is the team that pulled out the Grak in the boot camp and played it so well.
Yeah, it was Moss, of course, in that boot camp, putting Grak to great effect, but as the ban came out there from Chinese Taipei wildcard, instead they're going to give him the Arum, which is pretty deadly, but as you see, Chinese Taipei wildcard now picking up the Zenio and the Malik.
Yeah, definitely. Zenio Malik, such a strong combo. You can flex Zenio as a support, but normally he's played as a side laner. He gives so much protection and crowd control with his Malice and his Angelic Splendor ultimate coming from across the map. And Malik, of course, the shock ultimate, and the amount of damage he can absorb when he lands his abilities against his opponents. Really solid pick so far. And I think here, with Lindis off the map, you know, we may see, and, you know, assassin composition isn't as good into this heavy tank composition, so they're probably going to go with a marksman composition for Thailand. Alice being picked up, potentially Flash or Liliana. Let's see which mage they want to pick up, or are they going to take the Violet?
Yeah, definitely could be the Violet. It is 007X actually in here.
Oh yeah, and he actually
That's
plays,
not Jameco.
He loves playing marksman like Lindis, but Lindis is banned, so let's see what he's going to pull out here.
Brings out the Flash, and Moss locking in with that Alice.
Yeah, no Arthur though, no Zuka for Thailand. We saw them pull that out, and they didn't do that well with it.
Serious mode now, man. We're in the knockout stage.
This is the knockout stage for sure. So Flash is a good pick. Liliana, Flash, more of a skill matchup. They both can kind of outpoke each other, but I think Flash may have an easier time because his range is further than the Liliana, and Liliana has to kind of land the skill shot. As soon as the Flash jumps in, she can actually land Binding Light and Shining Light combos onto him. So it's more of, you know, which mage can outplay each other. And I'm going to look really closely at Mimarks versus Hualin here.
Yeah, Mimark versus Hualin is going to be one of the core decisive battles that's going to kind of set the tone of this entire game.
They're going to take the Violet. So Violet Liliana was a staple for actually the Chinese Taipei region in general. They like playing really heavy early game heroes. They may last pick the Ormar here. Make sure they have 3 strong early game heroes so they can let Violet and Liliana get to the late game. Now, because they picked Violet, Assassin comp looks pretty good here, but they have to play around that Zenio and Malik. So they may go for an Akroth potentially, because Flash is really good into a marksman, but instead they're going to go with Slims and play the Slims Alice stun combo along with Flash here. And I'm wondering which other side laner they can pick. Kilgroth, they want to be a heavy side pushing side laner. Instead of Lubu, they're going to offer the Kilgroth. No Ahri as well.
Yeah, very odd out of them. And yeah, exactly. No Ahri. I really expected that out of both teams here.
Yeah, I think because Kilgroth has that Gorelord ultimate, he can be immune to CC for over 6 seconds if he's constantly hitting and staying on top the enemy opponent. That means Malik, Zenio cannot CC in because of that ability. And then, of course, the Mina. Interesting. I'm really worried about the Mina pickup. They have to be the ones engaging harder here.
Yeah, they've always been going to that Mina pick. Sometimes you've seen them ban it. It's just very odd choices, but Chinese Taipei wildcard, they've been very happy with Mina throughout this tournament so far. And you see Thailand, though, they're locked in, and just the last decision here on the Chinese Taipei wildcard side.
Yeah, Mina is very interesting. Maybe, again, no one likes to play Thane, but, you know, Mina, it can work as long as they don't fall behind, because Mina is a hero that is really hard to make a comeback when behind.
Right. But if you're not behind,
yeah, then you're in good spot. See, Alice, when she's behind, she can still turn around with a nice hissy fit ultimate. Her ultimate's a bigger game changer, I feel, than Mina's Dark Dominion. It's just a Dark Dominion, when she lands it, the entire team needs to follow up because she's taunting everyone to hit her. So when you're behind and you're level 8 Mina versus like a level 10 or 12 carry, you're gonna get a lot of damage onto you. You're not gonna survive. So she needs to get fed. They cannot fall behind.
Right. I mean, of course, the idea here being, you know, to get that Dark Dominion off, and then it makes an easy target for the Shock to come in from 1-1, and then maybe an Angelic Splendor on top of the Dark Dominion. Even that could be a good combo.
Yeah, exactly. It can. They have some good CC. Liliana also has that Binding Light stun as well, and she can go transform into a fox and just dive in there and get on to the Slims. And Violet can play safe and rain a lot of damage from behind.
Exactly. So it looks like they actually have a pretty good composition here. Thailand's team looking pretty good as well. How do you feel about the Slims and Flash combination?
Yeah, I really like the Slims and Flash combination because if he lands a Flying Spear, it can be up to like almost 3-second stun, and then Kilgarth can go in there, Alice can then follow up with a Sunshine stun, and then Aurum can go up to you and just snare you, and you are CC'd like forever, and then the entire team can just then focus you. So they gotta be careful, especially Aurum. These snares from from Sherry will be critical. The combo between Alice and 007 here, it's going to be really fun to watch. And 007, we haven't seen him play that much, so I'm super excited to see how he will perform here.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually played in the entire group stage. The last time we saw 007 play was at the boot camp even. So now very interesting choice for Thailand to bring him in here now that they're at the knockout stage of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how 007 plays Slims. It's going to be a little weak early, but how well will he land these Flying Spears, right? When those Flying Spears come from downtown, you get hit by them.
Kobe, it's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see that. But we know Hua Lin is a really strong mage as well, and I'm excited to see how he can handle the pressure in mid lane against Memarks. So Memarks, I believe, is probably one of the best mid laners right now in the World Cup.
Yeah, and here we go. Game number 1, Thailand versus Chinese Taipei wildcard. Best of 3. This is the knockout stage of the tournament. Little poke going down in mid already.
Yeah, let's see who's going to be able to push out. Who's going to get the Vision Seagulls? You want to look for that. Looks like Sherry's not going to invade with Aurum here. They're going to kind of farm out, which is pretty smart. Both Slims and Violet don't have the strongest early game. And there's Sherry there, getting poked out by Malik, but going to be able to recover the health because of that Lion Tamer. Every time they hit the heroes or units, we cover some of her HP.
Yeah, you were mentioning that Aurum very strong in the early game, but Malik, such good range with that cleave attack.
Yeah, look at Moss there, helping. See, I like what Moss does. He helps push the lane, and as a result, look, they win the mid lane. They outpush the Liliana, then they rotate to make sure they get the Vision Seagull, and then slowly, one at a time, they just keep up their farm, because the gold per minute for Thailand is much higher at 615 gold per minute as a team versus Chinese Taipei wildcard at 585 gold per minute. So Thailand, we know, is a much more efficient farming team.
Yeah, that's why they're the #1 seed coming into this, of course. Taipei wildcard at the boot camp, I think, ended up placing 6th overall. So definitely slightly behind, but as I mentioned, all these teams have been grinding. They've been putting a lot of work leading up to this.
Yeah, they're going to wait here because Abyssal Dragon is going to spawn soon.
12 seconds.
10 seconds here. That means the team that's going to posture, and it looks like I said, Chinese Taipei, they're so much better at giving river control, and they just did that. They have river control now, and they're going to try to get the Abyssal Dragon here, but
yeah,
Thailand knows.
Yeah, Sherry zoning out with that uncaged, and 1-1 backing off. He had the cleave ready as well. They're all just waiting for that dragon.
Yeah.
Finally rotating back to lane.
Yeah, one thing about Thailand, they know where they are. Like 07 has like a sixth sense because he knows where they're camping out in these bushes here. He's throwing these spears at the right place, but Memarks getting poked down a little bit here.
Yeah, huge poke there coming out of that Janio Violet. And you can see here NT trying to annoy them, keeping them busy at their own jungle. Not letting him have the mind goal means to get to the reset.
There. It's going to slow down his thing, but look at, they're camping constantly, but Thailand's not falling for it. They know that Chinese Taipei, they've done their homework, they've studied, because every game Chinese Taipei has usually taken first Dragon because they have such good river control. They basically put so much focus on Dragon side of the map at that 2-minute mark.
Yeah, and Memark's at mid still keeping the lane pushed. You see down at the bottom, Moss rotating down there as well to help out the RM push the lane there as well. So they're keeping really good lane control as they're setting up for maybe the Dragon themselves.
Yeah, the key is now with Sherry level 4. The snare can come out there. Gotta be careful there. Spear's gonna miss.
Oh yeah, look out, there's the snare. And oh man, Memark's going in with that super speed. He's gonna be back out. Here comes the shock though. And Memark's out of position with super speed, backs him all the way out. Very lovely, uncased. Chinese Taipei actually tried to chase a little bit, thinking better of it.
Yeah, this is a 5 versus 4 right now because we have Zenio come from a global ultimate. That snare was a little wasted. No one focusing. Memarks was trying to get on to Shan Yo instead of focusing the person that was snared. They could have turned that fight around, and then Zenio coming from afar came just in time to turn it around.
Yeah, uncaged comes down, hitsy fit as well. Here comes Memarks trying to get the NT. NT's very low, but Shan Yo poking from far away. Memarks might be in a little bit of trouble, has to back out, and that's gonna be first blood for NT from Sherry. Fight's not done just yet though, but they are going to disengage. Thailand very low here.
Yeah, he forced the Mina to use, NT had to use his Dark Dominion there, and it was getting so low, and then Shanyo just didn't have the damage to push him off, and they secure the kill onto Mina.
Yeah, and they're keeping the pressure on the tower here. Thailand unable to recall. Sherry might have to watch out in case they decide to dive here. She is tanky, but I don't know if she's that tanky. Getting chunked down, and that'll do it. Shan Yo with the kill over Sherry.
Yeah, 1 for 1 so far, but you see Thailand, they're more efficient at farming like I talked about earlier. And look at this replay here. He has to turn on his Dark Dominion. And look at the damage coming. Beautiful shot from Shuri. They're landing that uncaged.
And here the Abyssal Dragon now trying to go to Chinese Taipei. They're putting the pressure on it. They have more of their teammates down here. But Memark's going to try to challenge it. And the spear from Memark's is going to get it as well. Beautiful stuff. Thailand stealing that Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah, what a good job. That puts in 1K to go. But look at Huang jumping from the back line, getting onto Memark's. Zenio coming from afar. Janet Spear comes out. Moss and double shot. In big trouble.
Yeah, Moss in huge trouble. He's definitely going down. There is no escape from this one. Is there? He's running real far. They'll let him get pretty far. But finally, 1-1 taking on Moss.
Yeah, Liu Yao's Angelic Splendor timing have just been so awesome. But because he went across the map, look at what Remix is doing. This is why they picked Kilgroth. Kilgroth, Omen are such good counters into Zenio because when you fly away, thank you for the towers, Zenio. They're going to take your top lane away from you. That's 2 towers. That's tier 1 and tier 2. That is devastating. That's going to open up complete map control for Thailand.
Man, look at the attack speed here on Remix. Ridiculous. Getting that Spirit Sentinel so fast. And now Thailand has way more map control. You're going to see him rotating more throughout the game.
Yeah, you can see that Remix is fed as much as side laner Sherry, 2.9k gold. That means they need to slow that down because when he gets that far ahead, the split pushing is going to be a huge problem. He's not only going to split push your top lane and put pressure, but he's going to constantly see your top lane jungle as well and put you even further behind. Yeah,
now you see him rotating down that bottom lane, trying to put pressure here. But here comes the meter from behind. Oh, has to pop the Gorlord to get out of there. Very nice.
Yeah, that Gorlord means he can't be CC'd, so Mina just gave up. She knows any of her crowd control will not work when that is active. So nice timing of that ultimate by Remix.
And Thailand here now pushing up that mid lane. They've got 4 people. You see Remix still in the bot lane, pushing up ahead there as well.
Yeah, look at that. They're trying to invade top. They have top. Again, top is open, but Remix has not pushed that way, but nice.
Flying Spear, Mach Punch to follow it up, and Hualin gonna survive with just a tiny pixel.
That was interesting. Why did 77 back off? He landed the spear and he backed off. If Memarks and 77 were on the same page, that would have been a dead Hualin.
Oh,
he knows he's in the bush. Wow.
Oh yeah, you ain't getting out of here, Malleus. I don't think so. Hold this uncaged. These lines are coming at you. And the snare just to make sure. Jeez Louise, he's down.
Yeah, he was trying to get out with a Gen X pad, but Shuri's like, I got you. I'm gonna snare you. Cancel that ultimate. You ain't going nowhere, Mr. Liu Yao. You are dead. And look at this. But one thing that I'm concerned about is the synergy between 007 and Memark. Looks like, you know, probably played the first game of the World Cup together here. They have to kind of work that out because that's an opportunity for Chinese Taipei Wildcard to exploit.
Yeah, it looks like Thailand now going to take out that Dark Slayer. No challenge at all. However, at the same time, you see Chinese Taipei in that bottom lane. They've gotten a tower, maybe trying to think about making it 2 or maybe also picking up a dragon on the way.
Yeah, one thing I like about 07, he's just so good at map awareness. Like, he just knows who's waiting in the bush, throwing spears there. And, like, it's just amazing anticipation on his part.
Oh, Remix trying to challenge, but the second tier tower is going to drop as well. Here comes Mata trying to assist. NT's very low. He's going to fall as well. And now Memark's in there to cause some damage. And oh my goodness, Shanyo, you are out here. 1-1, you too? Why not? Oh, shock to escape though. And he's got the tower.
Wow, what nice
Whoa, the flicker.
Fit. What a nice hissy fit and a sunshine there from Moss because we're turning down. And then Remix just turned on his Gorelord and using his Rage Spear. Mina just had no chance hitting her down and killing her so quickly. That was very racing. Look at this beautiful snare under tower.
Yeah, Memark's out of nowhere trying to close out Liu Yao. Can't get it though, but they do get another tower from it. And you see 1-1 here, he had to recall early because he was poked down so low from Memark's from the aggressive push down bot lane a second ago.
Yeah, he had to waste his ultimate. He doesn't have a shock ultimate there to clear that wave a little quicker to prevent and minimize the amount of damage onto tower there. But look at Thailand, so aggressive. Again, they love to invade jungle, like to deny jungle and force a lot of fights here. And Memark's is getting fed. He has a lot of damage. They gotta be careful and watch how this Flash is gonna play.
Oh, beautiful sunshine there. Wallen in big trouble. Another stun, and here comes the shock to interrupt Thailand now. And now Memarks, he's got to back out a little bit. Sherry gonna take out Shanyo. Liu Yao retreating under tower. They're gonna dive in now. The tower very low. Sherry taking out 1-1 as well. And boom! This is trouble for Chinese Taipei. Thailand looking fantastic right now.
Those snares under tower, so great. And then Kilgrod Remix just pushes on the side lane there, pushing so many towers down. Thailand gonna get 6 towers down, but look at the items. Alice has that Frosty's Revenge, making her hissy fit, almost like a rude. Slim's pretty fed, but Kilgroth, again, look at how much damage he has. This guy's gonna be a tower pusher and damage dealer.
Yeah, Dark Dominion, he doesn't even care. He's gonna kill the tower. It was like, whatever. Very nice stuff there. Thailand rotating, gets their first high ground tower. And now finally gonna retreat and reassess. Yeah,
Flash has 2 tier 3 damage items. He has more damage than Lina. Lina has not finished her. Harlan doesn't have the second tier 3 damage up, so Lina has not really come on scale yet into her late game form, and that's what they need to do. They need to slow Thailand down, get the level parity, get some more items, and then hopefully win a fight against Thailand. But like I said, Thailand is just a better team when it comes to fights.
Yeah, and so far the story of this game has been this remix. Taking that top lane, as soon as that one Angelic Splendor came and pulled him out to bot lane, 3 towers for Remix. He took 2 of them, and now he rotated down to bot lane, got another 2 down there as well.
Yeah, definitely here. And then they gotta watch the combos. I mean, again, we talked about the Slims, the Alice, the snare combo. There's so much CC that Chinese Taipei wildcard needs to watch out for. They have to be the ones that engage because they have the Mina composition, and now they're playing from behind like we talked about, and that's not looking good for them.
Yeah, Liu Yao has the Mally's out just to save himself the hits, but slowing his retreat though. And oh my god, the uncaged, they were keeping him in place under there.
Yeah, and look at their rotation, the tower there. 007 getting a few tower shots, but Memark going right in there.
Super
in the
deep.
Cyclone.
Yeah, he's got to get out of there. There you go, super speed pulls him back out. And now still keeping his pressure on Sherry. Gonna fall the tower, had the snare, but didn't matter. Not enough damage.
Yeah, that snare was able to trade a lot of damage, but Shanyo was like, hey, I'm gonna just kill you, and then their teammate follows. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, so that's okay. They were not able to get the tower. At least they saved that tower, but it's so low.
Yeah, Thailand still in control here. They've got a 5k gold lead. It's looking pretty good for them. Maybe rotating back here. Moss with Slim's gonna take this Abyssal Dragon, further that gold lead. They've got the lane pressure. That's another thing that Thailand's been so good with.
Yeah, Thailand again, now they're just eating up jungle. Their goal, again, the big thing that I talked about was their goal per minute as a team is a little higher and much more efficient. They're constantly farming, constantly getting. Look at that. Remix has an 8.2k gold. He has Cursed Death as well. It's gonna counter the health regen, any type of heals that they want to activate, or Zenio as well in terms of his Angelic Splendor. So this is something that they have a lot of good items in their kit to really counter and CC down Chinese Taipei War. I don't see a way they can come back unless they get a pick. They get someone and they catch someone off guard. That's the only chance for Chinese Taipei wildcard to come back here.
Yeah, and Thailand right now rotating with that 1-3-1, but it looks like they recognize Chinese Taipei moving up to the top side of the map. Moss and Slims again, that 007 rotating up with them. And you can see Memarks, he pushed that bot lane up. And right now, this is going to be another tower, probably another high ground tower, unless Chinese Taipei can find some way to engage here.
Yeah, they got it. The Flying Spear is down. That's a good time to engage, but they're not going to do it. They're just going to clear the way, play it a little safe.
Oh
nice
my god.
Come in the middle here.
Yeah, the hissy fit with the uncaged, keeping everyone on Chinese Taipei's side so slow, but another high ground tower down. Just one left to go in the middle. What is Thailand's approach here? They've got a minion wave down bot. Maybe going to use it as well. Keeps them distracted.
Yeah, they gotta watch Remix. He's been a tower-taking machine there. Again, when Kilgroth goes in there, activates his Rage Spear. His attack speed's so fast, your tower can be gone in less than 2 seconds. And look at this engage here.
Beautiful engage. Here comes a huge shot. 007 low. He's trying to leap out of there. Moss also extremely low. They might get him down. Moss is gonna fall. Lu Yao very low. 007 chunking from behind though. And Sherry now finally takes him out. And Hualin gets the 007. But Memarks with this, the pixel, not going to get Hualin.
That was such a good engage. That flicker ultimate Dark Dominion, then the Malik shot comes on, but they did not focus down 07. He's a guy you need to kill. Focus on him. They killed Moss first and then 07. If they turned that around and killed 07 first, maybe that fight could have gone in Tiny Taipei Wildcard's favor. But look at the damage from Memarks.
And the shock for 1-1 just to delay the game at this point. It's not looking good here. They're not even going to go from this. Going to, you know what, skip this high ground tower. Look at the score. It's pretty low, but they don't even have enough minions there. They're going to have to back out. And now Sherry going to fall to 1-1. Miscalculation there by Thailand.
Yeah, and look at Memarks being so... Look at the damage he's doing. Cyclone comes up, pulls Amina in, and just flying up, basically super speeding away to safety.
But he could not close out 1-1. 1-1 with that Malik staying alive.
Yeah, he has 4 kills too. Memarks doing a lot of damage this game. Look at just rushing a Dark Slayer immediately here. Once they get this Dark Slayer, it's going to be game. As long as they don't make any mistakes, Thailand's going to easily secure this game.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei had a really good engage. Here's that last team fight one more time. Huge shock was coming in. They got the pop-up, but you see 007 in the top left of your screen there. He was just standing there. No one was addressing him. And look at the damage he's just putting on everybody. Finally, Hualin closing him out, but too little, too late.
Yeah, definitely. Too little, too late indeed. Chinese Taipei, wildcard, they need to catch someone out here. This is the key to turning it around. Catch someone out, make it an uneven 4 versus 5. Hopefully get an ace, and you'll be looking good, because they're behind a good amount of gold as well.
Oh yeah, they are way behind right here. You see Remix clearing out the jungle as they've got the waves pushing. And Thailand usually so good about this, is making sure all the waves are pushing in all the lanes once they get these high ground towers down. But they didn't get the third one down in the middle.
Yeah, they're trying to split pushing a little bit here. Again, Remix always constantly putting pressure in his lane, forcing the enemy team to respond to him.
Oh, this is going to be a good engage for them. But oh my gosh, here we go, the uncage. Here comes the shock finally. It's a little bit late. Angelic Splendor behind it as well, and you got to watch out here. Lu Yao, can you get out? Yeah, another uncaged.
Yeah, what a nice focus there on 11. He jumped 1-1, jumps in there with shock. They focus him down, and then Lu Yao also tries to go in there and saves him, but could not do it. And Thailand just focused him down. And they have a Dark Slayer buff. It's a little risky to engage a team with a Dark Slayer buff.
Big flying spear. The uncaged comes through, and NT in big trouble here. He may go down, but oh my god, the damage out of nowhere all of a sudden. And Thailand is very low. Hualin, can you stop them from taking out the score? Not gonna happen. Game 1 to Thailand.
Yeah, well played, Thailand. Such good control of the game. But Chinese Taipei wildcard, they had some signs of like, look at Moss smiling there. They're playing so confidently. Moss on this Alice was just insane. Those Sunshine skill shots landing so many stuns, and the combo with the Slims with 07, Flying Spear, Sunshine, that's a lot of crazy CC. So this is something Chinese Taipei wildcard need to think about. Maybe they want to play a heavy CC composition instead of Violet, take the Slims there. So let's see how they're going to respond in the next game. But they had some good fights. They had some chances of making a comeback. But you can see here, Memarks and Remix there, the amount of gold and how much they're ahead was key. And I talked about the mid lane and side lane matchup being the key matchups in this game.
Yeah, without a doubt, Remix and his split push up the top lane, rotating down to the bottom lane later in the game. So effective at creating so much pressure. And that one Angelic Splendor from Lu Yao really turned things around and gave Remix that free top lane.
Yeah, look at Memarks doing a lot of damage. Actually does a lot more damage usually. And this is time we've seen him play Flash, because normally he's played a lot of Crixie and Raz actually. So his Flash has been fantastic. But Hualin, again, the mid lane, he did so much damage that very last fight. Went in there and just deleted the team. So they had a chance to come back, but were not decisive and coordinated enough.
Yeah, if they could have held on to that base and those high ground towers a little bit longer, he may have been able to put in work further in the game.
Yeah, and look at that heal, just came at the right time there and getting a kill. Thailand just team fighting, so they're so good at juggling aggro and like making sure that they don't give a death over when they don't have to. I think that what makes them so good in these team fights.
Yeah, and this Lu Yao overextending just a little bit, and man, did Thailand make him pay.
Yeah, Thailand definitely made them pay, and they're constantly taking a tower, but this was key here. They tried to get, overly forced the tower, gave up 3 deaths, and that was not worth it. Giving out 3 deaths for 1 tower is definitely not worth it.
Yeah, they wanted the tier 2 because they saw the Slayer buff was going down. They thought they had enough time, but they definitely did not.
Yeah, look at that snare there, getting on Lu Yao. Look at this engage. They need to get 07. They need to finish off, but they're focusing Moss instead. If they gotten 07, 7, they would have won that fight and had a chance to make a comeback, but that was just a good engage, but not the right follow-up.
Yeah, most definitely not. And then finally, the end of the game, Hualin, after chunking everyone with that blinding light, had a chance, but no, couldn't get it done. Too many Thailand, too many high ground towers down, and that was game number 1 for favor of Thailand.
Yeah, again, this is a best of 5, guys. There are going to be a few more games here, but look at the tower, look at the objective lead. Every 3 Abyssal Dragons, 0 for Chinese Taipei Wildcard, and 2 Dark Slayers to Thailand.
Yeah, and I really thought that Chinese Taipei Wildcard would have been more controlling of those Abyssal Dragons, but that early game where we saw both teams posturing for it so much was really showed that Thailand had put in the effort and the research to understand that Chinese Taipei